If you're back for another one of my videos, that means you're a loyal member of the Bab Squad, so make sure you're subscribed, make sure your notification bell is on, like this video, and let's get into it. Today, I'm bringing you a what's in my iPhone XR video. I had the iPhone 7, and I had her for about a year and 3 months. That is like that's the longest I've ever had any phone. And she took a couple tumbles. She took a tumble last week, and then she took another tumble about 3 days ago, and that was her final tumble. Half the screen was inked out, and I had to get it all. So I went to AT&T and I was like, hey, my phone is shattered. Am I due for an upgrade or something? Like, what's going on? So they were like, well, let's see what your bill is doing. So, you know, I was paying $30-something a month for my iPhone 7. That's just for like the payment plan for the 7. And they had dropped the price, and they had already dropped the price on it. So just so you guys know, you get locked in at the price of your phone at the time that you buy it. Especially if you have an iPhone. Every time a new phone comes out, the price drops. So you may be eligible for a lower bill. So make sure you go into your local carrier store and get all that worked out so you're not overspending. So the iPhone XR comes in white, black, coral, which is this one, blue, yellow, and red. I got the 128 gig one. I'm going to look through my phone in this video and talk to you guys about it, but I'm also gonna have the screen recording of me going through my phone as well. So let's get into it. So what we're looking at right now is my lock screen. So this is from my most recent Bab Album Art Series video, and it was inspired by Stroh's album Grade A Frequencies. I'll leave the description to that video. I'll leave the link to that video in the description box if you haven't already checked it out. Make sure you go ahead and do so. On from here, at the bottom left we have the flashlight, at the bottom right we have the camera, and because it has face recognition, there is no home button anymore. So all you have to do is hold it up to your face and then swipe up and it'll let you in. So first we have my home screen. So my home screen is me and Teddy from Halloween, and the way that I always set my phone up is that I like to have like the first screen either blank or only have a few apps at the top so that I can see like the full background, because if you notice, if you don't set it up like that, then you won't be able to see the full background. And I need to put my phone on do not disturb so that I don't get any notifications coming in. Okay. Up top at the left, I have the calendar. It's Monday, November 12th. Next to that is FaceTime. Next to that is settings. Next to that is Pandora. Then at the bottom, I have my phone. And then in this folder, I call it socials, but in reality, it's just any app that I usually want like really quickly. I just go there and click. So I have Twitter over here. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do so, because I am a little reckless on Twitter, but we have fun over here, okay? Like, look at my pinned tweet. Like, come on. I actually care about you and want to give you all my attention. But anyway, this is my Twitter, so make sure you're following me on that. And then we have Instagram. If you're not already following me on Instagram, what are you really doing? I'm BreeAngeliqueBeauty on Instagram. If you want to follow my private Instagram, you most likely won't get accepted, but it is BreeAngelique if you're curious. That's another thing. Okay, so we'll get into that later. I'll show you guys like how to like kill apps and all that stuff on here, because it's actually really cool. Okay, so after Instagram, we have Snapchat. My Snapchat is msbreeangelique. Let's see if my little, there we go. So you guys should be able to add me from there. Then we have Bitmoji, photos, music, Safari, camera, Facebook, and Tintin. Tintin is one of my favorite games. This is not sponsored. But Tintin is one of my favorite games. You just like build the blocks and like you have to clear the rows. And after that, I have my messages. So that's all that's on my first page. It's easier to show you guys if I open an app. So you have to swipe it up and into the middle of the phone, and then you can kill everything like that. It's really weird, but yeah. Moving on, next page. Up here, I have my adulting folder, and in it, I have Wells Fargo, Gmail, Health, Wallet, my other banking app, and my work app for Ulta. Then in this folder is YouTube and camera. So I have iMovie for editing. I have my YouTube. I have my YouTube Studio, Canva, Writergram, and Facetune. Those apps are pretty much self-explanatory, but Canva is pretty much where I make all of my thumbnails. So Canva is really good for thumbnails. It's good for Instagram posts, blog posts. It's good for business cards. Like I got my business cards from there. Like Canva is really, really bomb. So like you can come here and see like all my old thumbnails, stuff you guys probably haven't seen before, things from my old job. Like that's in Canva. Then Writergram is what I use to put backgrounds on all my photos, like to put the white border on my pictures. These are some of the pictures that I took today. that I am going to upload later, but that's how I get that white border. And then you can like change the border color to whatever you want, and then you can change like how big or small the picture is. But that's Canva. I mean, that's Whitaker. Next folder I have is the utilities folder, just the app store, the reminders, notes, and then I have Noonlight. So Noonlight is actually an app I got not too long ago. It's still kind of new to me, and thankfully I haven't had to like use it yet because it's a safety app. So what you do is you hold, I'm not gonna press it because I'm not in danger, but you hold down the hold until safe button if you feel like you're in danger, and this timeline over here at the bottom left lets you know like you can tell people like what's going on. So like, I'm meeting a stranger, I don't feel well, I saw or heard something, I'd like to share something else, whatever. And so like that just helps you stay safe, and like it'll send first responders directly to your exact location, because sometimes when you call like in for the dispatcher, if you can't hold the phone to your ear and have a conversation, they can't locate you. So that's that. Podcast, I'm trying to be an adult and get into podcasts, but like I don't know, like they're not interesting to me. Then I have brain and retail therapy. That is so essential, guys. Like, listen, I have to buy something for myself at least once a month or I will go crazy. Like, I just need it. I don't know. Comment below if you're like that. First app in the folder is Ulta Beauty. Second app is Sanity and Self. So Sanity and Self is a self-care app for women. I had it set up. Like, don't let this screen lie to you. Like, I had this set up before, but because I have a new phone, I have to set it up again, and I just don't have time right now. I tried to set up all these apps before I filmed this video just so that you guys could like see that like what the things I usually have on my phone are. So that's Sanity and Self. It's really good. So like, it gives you a daily reminder to take some time for yourself, whether that's via meditation, whether it's yoga, whether you want to just read. All that stuff is like an option for you on the app itself, and like you can just decide how you want to spend an hour for yourself, and I love that. So then my next app on here in this folder is Flow. Flow is my period app. I have the craziest periods. Like, I never know when they're coming, and I am on birth control, so like today I had enough and I said I'm gonna get another period app and just rock out. As soon as my next period comes, I'll plug it in and then we'll just try to get this together. So my next one is Frotorial. This app is just another one that I use to kind of just try to get out my like hair tips and stuff to you guys, and also learn. Like, I like getting apps that I can learn from too. So sometimes I don't feel like sitting down to watch a whole YouTube video, so I've been looking for apps that can give me some direction, like naturallycurly.com, but in an app. And so this is it. Next app is Sprinkle of Jesus, and I think that's pretty much self-explanatory. So Sprinkle of Jesus sends out like messages to you throughout the day, and like one in the morning every morning, just to like keep you on track with your religion and keep you on track with like your own personal goals and stuff like that. And it also has like business tips and like just forums, communities that can get you in contact with churches near your area and all that stuff. So I love Sprinkle of Jesus as well. Another app I've been using for a couple of years that I had to make sure I downloaded was Pacifica. Pacifica is specifically for people who are depressed or have anxiety. It gives you a dial. So you click, how are you? And then you can choose whether you're great, very good, good, okay, not good, bad, awful, and then great again. And then you write what's going on, and then you go over here and you can choose from all these categories of feelings, and then you select which feelings that you are feeling, and then all that stuff will populate in here, and then you just click done, and then you can save it. Then we have Audible, and Audible is something that I've been hearing about, and like I just decided to get it and like take advantage of my free book. So the book that I'm gonna be starting is We're Gonna Need More Wine by Gabrielle Union. Love her. Like, who doesn't love Gabrielle Union? I feel like she has a lot of wisdom to share, and she's funny and like quirky. So, and I love her voice, so I'm really into that. And the next folder I have is my travel folder. I have Lyft, Google Maps, Skip Lag, and Sit or Squat. So I don't know if you guys know about Skip Lag, and I'm kind of hesitant to tell you because I don't want you guys to like make my flights go up. But so Skip Lag is like a discount flight app. So you can just put in wherever location you're going to. You can do round trip or you can do one way. And like a lot of the times they are cheap flights. Like, let me move this little arrow over to like where the lowest is. And it can show you, like, for example, you can go from Florida to Maryland for $98. And if you search it, it shows you like what the the airlines are and what the prices are, where the layovers are and stuff like that. So like that's a really good app when you're in a pinch and you have to travel, which is pretty much what's happening to me right now. Then my next app I just found today is called Sit or Squat. And basically what it is it tells you where the bathrooms are where the bathrooms are around you, like when you're traveling and stuff. And I think that's very important when you're a woman, because you need to know what bathrooms are what and like what the quality is, because you need to know beforehand if you're gonna have to sit or squat. So like the green represents a good bathroom that you can sit in, and then the red represents a bathroom that you're definitely gonna have to squat. Back here is where I keep all the apps that Apple gives me that I either can't delete or just don't really want to necessarily delete. I just want to kind of have it on the phone before if I need it. So this folder, I have Find Friends, Find iPhone, my clock, and the weather. The next one is Pages, Files, Books, Tips, Watch, and Contacts. The next one is Voice Memos, Compass, Measure, and Calculator. And the last one is the News tab, because let's be real, I really don't keep up with the news the way that I should. It's just the facts. Yeah, that is what's in my iPhone XR. I really, really like her. Her camera is popping. She's super, super cute. And past that, I don't really have anything else to say. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. When I switched to this phone, I lost all my vlog footage. I had 3 vlogs that I've been trying to upload forever. So I had to film something to make up for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it and comment below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.